Hey everyone! Welcome to our channel 10x Gen AI, where we dive into the fascinating world of technology and innovation. This is our third video in the series of All About ChatGPT videos. Please check the playlist link given in the description. In this video, I will walk you through the process of creating a chatbot, using Streamlit and OpenAI. Chatbots have become increasingly popular for automating customer support, enhancing user engagement, and simplifying interactions on websites and applications. With the power of OpenAI's language models and the simplicity of Streamlit, you can create your own chatbot in no time. So, let's get started. We use Visual Studio Code for writing the Streamlit code. First, create a Python file to store the OpenAI key, which we will import into the code later. Define a variable OpenAI API key equals to your API key. Ensure that you have placed your API key here. This key allows you to authenticate and make requests to OpenAI's models. In case you don't have an API key, you can create one by checking my last video on ChatGPT applications. Now, create a Python file and name it as streamlit_chatbot.py. We start by importing the necessary libraries, which are OpenAI for interacting with the language model, and Streamlit for creating the web app. Make sure they are installed in your Python environment. Next, import OpenAI API key from the file we created. Set up the OpenAI API key with the value read from the file, and specify the OpenAI model to use, which is GPT 3.5 Turbo. You can choose different model depending on your requirements. Now let's give the title for our Streamlit web application as OpenAI Chatbot, which will be displayed at the top of the web page. In order to make the chatbot conversational, we need to store the messages between AI and user in a variable. For this, we use Streamlit session state, which is used to store and persist state of the user session. It is like a memory for our app. This code checks whether the variable messages exists in the session state. If it doesn't exist, typically on the first run of the app, it initializes it as an empty list. This variable will store our chat history. Next, we have to display the chat messages stored in the session state to the user as conversation. Let's create a loop that iterates through the messages and displays them on the app's interface. It uses Streamlit's chat_message to show the history, which inserts a chat message container into the app. Next, we create an input box for the user to type a message. If the user enters a message and press enter, the content of that message is stored in the prompt variable, using the walrus operator. We then take the user's input and add it to our chat history, marking it with the user role to indicate that it's a message from the user. And display the user's message in the chat interface as a user message. Now, before interacting with the OpenAI model, let's prepare to display the model's response. We create a placeholder for the response using message_placeholder, and create a response variable for holding the full stream of the response. Then, we make a call to OpenAI model by calling its chat completion method, and we pass model name, messages history, and stream arguments. Note that we are preparing the conversational history as a dictionary, where the key is the role, which contains user or assistant role, and the value is the message. We then start a loop to iterate through the stream of response messages from the OpenAI model. Inside the loop, we concatenate the stream of responses, and build a complete response. The pipe character is used to show the stream of ongoing typing. And once the loop is done, we display the full assistant response. Finally, we add the assistant's response to our chat history with the assistant role. And that's it. Now, let's run this code by giving Streamlit run command followed by the file name. This opens up the app in a browser with the default port 8501. And check out our new OpenAI chatbot. Let's interact with our chatbot by giving few messages. And here you go. It started streaming the response. In summary, we created an interactive chatbot, allowing you to have a conversation with the AI assistant, powered by OpenAI's GPT 3.5 Turbo model. User messages and assistant responses are stored in the session state and displayed in a chat-like format on the web app, giving you a chat-like experience. Feel free to modify and extend this code for your own chatbot projects. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below. Please like and share the video to other tech enthusiasts. And if you haven't already, remember to subscribe for more tech insights. Stay tuned, and keep exploring.